President Zelensky's hope. Let's talk about that a little bit. President Zelensky is scheduled to meet Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago in Florida tomorrow on Sunday. Uh, I personally don't think that this would be fruitful. I don't think that any meeting with Donald Trump has been fruitful, but it does show that the global community, especially Europe, does not want to let go of American partnership in this war with Russia. However, the truth of the matter is, Donald Trump is not a friend of Ukraine. Donald Trump is not a peaceful broker of peace between Ukraine and Russia. Donald Trump's national security strategy and his 28-point peace plan that he approved gives Europeans and Zelensky an idea that Donald Trump is not on their side. And still, Zelensky is coming to speak with Donald Trump about peace with Russia. I don't think that it will be fruitful. I think the most fruitful way of going about the war in Russia would be for Europe to hunker down, to cut its ties, its energy sector ties with Russia, goes to Norway and has Norway become the energy producer for Europe. They have a lot of energy, and then posture themselves in a way that they can help Ukraine in a full-fledged manner to push the Russians back. That would be a bold way to go about it, but neither Europe nor Ukraine wants to go at it without the United States. And the United States, as we have seen in the last year, is not really eager to see that war stop. Many times he has said, oh, it's not about us, it's not here. He has also said that, Zelensky is at fault for not taking the peace plan. He has sided with Russia, with Putin's talking points publicly, and even still, America remains for Europe and Zelensky an indispensable part of their defense. I'm not a foreign affairs expert, so I don't know why that would happen, but I think Zelensky is hoping, hope against hope, that Donald Trump will come around to understanding where Zelensky is coming from. I don't think that Donald Trump is going to get that. I don't think that Donald Trump has the capacity to understand what is happening in Ukraine. I think that Donald Trump is way far in Putin's pocket to be able to do anything substantive for the Ukrainian people. We have done barely anything for the Ukrainian people in the last year. And I think it's a waste of time to meet with Donald Trump. I think it is more prudent for you to pick up the slack with Europe, and Europe go and defend you as the European Union at the border of Russia and Ukraine. Now, Zelensky has talked about making parts of the conflicted regions into demilitarized zones, which may be something that Putin would accept. I don't think he will. And I don't really know if any security guarantees provided to Ukraine is worth the paper it is written on, because the United States, the United Kingdom, and Russia signed a security agreement in 1992, which allowed Ukraine to give up its nuclear weapons. Otherwise, today, Ukraine would be the third largest holder of nuclear arms after Russia and the United States. So, Russia broke that security agreement. And what is the guarantee that there's going to be another one that Europe and America are going to back, and it's going to really have some teeth? Because the previous security agreement had no teeth. And that's why we are here where we are. With that said, please keep your eyes on this affair. The Ukraine deal, the invasion of Ukraine by Putin, is where Russia went wrong. In order for this particular war to stop, the only thing that needs to happen is for Russia to leave Ukraine alone. But Russia won't do that. And that's why it's time for Europe to push Russia back. But they're not willing without American help. It's really frustrating, and it is deadly for Ukrainians. And, the money that was held by the European Union that belonged to Russia should be flowing to Ukraine with arms right now. But still, it is not. And it has been years that this war has been going on. So we're heading into the 4th year of this war. And there's no end to it. Unless Europe and Zelenskyy push back without the backing of the United States, I don't see how the United States is going to help Ukraine push Russia back. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.